Surprise for anybody who's been watching my channel would know I had a 2011 F150 Platinum and now I have a 2016. No, my other one didn't blow up and I didn't crash it. I just traded it. I went again with the EcoBoost, of course. And this is it. So today I'm going to be putting on some mud flaps. I just gave it a quick rinse because it is dirty, salty, sandy outside. And that's it. I bought the Pace Edwards Jackrabbit tonneau cover for this that I had on my other truck. I simply liked it. It was a great tonneau cover. So I'm gonna do it again. This one has a spray in box liner from Ford. It's I've already removed the decals, the 4x4 decals here because they were gross. It's the white platinum tri-coat. It has the technology package. I added the Husky liners. They're actually really nice. They go up, it's hard to see here, but they go up way underneath the pedals. They do a good job. They kind of cover a bit of this here. But overall they fit really nice. They protect a lot. So this has the adaptive cruise technology package, 360 camera, blah, blah, blah. Black leather seats, of course, platinum. They're heated, cooled massage seats. Pretty comfortable. It has the dual panel roof. So far, so good. 3.5 EcoBoost, no issues with this truck. It has 2,000 kilometers on it right now. So pretty much just the trip to pick it up is about all. I won't go into in-depth about it because it's just a truck, and I'm sure if you're watching this, you probably have them and you just want to know how to install the OEM mud flaps. So the ones I bought, here's the part number for the front. And here's the part number for the back. Now, that means with the wheel lip molding, I'm gonna call it. I'm not sure if that's exactly what that stands for, but you gotta be careful when you order these because there's two kinds. There's one if you have this wheel lip molding and one if you don't. So these are a no drill application, pretty straightforward. Let's just do a quick video on how to install them. Now, these instructions are probably different if you have the wheel lip or not. So just keep that in mind. And I'm not totally following the instructions anyway, but the principle basically is the same. So you'll get instructions with yours if you buy them anyway, hopefully. So you can go from there. So if you hold it up gently here right now, you can just see that clearly this has to be removed. This has to be removed. And then you count back. You don't take this one, but you take this one, which is the middle, I guess middle-ish one. There's some more over here, but the further back one. Anyway, from not the one really close. So I'm gonna go ahead and take those off. This one from here is a 10 millimeter. You can throw that in the garbage. And how I get these off without a puller is I gently slide a putty knife under the corner of one. And then you get some needle nose pliers, really skinny ones underneath to replace them. And you replace the putty knife with the needle nose pliers. I put a rag in behind to protect the paint. And you just pry out. See what I mean about the dirt? Try not to rub it into the paint too bad. Same procedure for this middle-ish one here. Don't worry, that's just dirt, it's not scratched. And then you could throw these two away. I clean any dirt from above this lip and water, get it really dry, and then let it dry for a minute because we're gonna put stickers that are included on the top up there, one on each side. That's why I need that. That's crap's falling from above. So they give you replacement with threads. Now that's the same one that was clipped under here but I'm gonna reuse the old one because it's still in place. You just can't see it because it's under this liner. I'm gonna reuse that. It's the same thread as the new bolt, except for the new bolt you're gonna put in is an 8. So the first thing I found to do would be the easiest is go ahead and attach the flap like that, and then put in this push pin here, which is new supplied with the kit. Now switch your socket over to an 8mm, and then the bolt that's supplied with the kit, oh, wrong side, goes up. Hold on, we need some light here. Goes up into this hole and secures. Tighten that up into that hole. Now once that 8mm is tightened, you'll notice it's getting pretty snug other than the back's floppy. They give you these clips here, and they push in between the plastic and this, and they sandwich that. They're a bit hard to push in. Oh, that's too high. That's what I get for trying to do it through the camera. I'm gonna replace that one, but you get the idea. They just go on right there, and they clamp that down. And the final step on the rear ones is this bracket here. Okay, it's gonna go in like this, with this side facing up. So that's the rear left bracket. They are different. So we're going to put these clips on in a fashion that they can be tightened. Oh, that's the wrong one. Here, you know what, don't make the mistake I did. This is the one that I should have thrown away. That was for the coarse bolt. These small ones with the small hole are for these, which are 7mm, and they go on there. So we're just gonna place those on like that. And then this one you wanna place on so it's facing away from the truck like this, so this part isn't on it. And then, so you can see on there, there's a little L stamped on there for left. And then we're gonna put this in like this over top of that plastic pad we put on there, and put those 7mm screws in. And then this side goes on right there, and your 7mm goes through that. So that's that. You can see it installed there. Got our 7mm screw there. Our 7mm screw there. Now this one should be tightened up first because the back ones kind of can slide a little bit to adjust it if need be. We got our push pin here, our 2 clips here and here, which I've corrected, and then our 8mm bolt that replaced the 10 in the bottom. Now again, your truck might be a little bit different, but that's just a general idea of how those go on. So then you can go ahead and complete the other side rear. This is the front flap. It's even easier than the back, actually by a lot. And the back definitely weren't hard. You're gonna have one clip you're gonna take out, or push pin, plastic push pin that's right here. You're gonna take this out, you're gonna put this in, push the clip in, and then it just uses those same metal clips that we used on the back. So we're gonna go ahead and start that right now. I'm gonna pull that push pin out of the bottom here the same way I showed you. It's a two-handed operation, so I can't do it on the camera, but the same idea here. There it is there. So we're gonna gently pry down on it, then use a cloth and get the needle nose in behind it. Now this one that you removed can be discarded because they give you new ones. And then this one's just as simple as, again, make sure the body's clean. I've cleaned it as good as I can. You don't want sand rubbing in behind here more than you have to, really. And then this one just goes in the exact same fashion as the other. So now that that clip's removed, this goes on just like the other ones. Line it all up nice. And then I'm gonna push that push pin in from the bottom, the new one they give you, right here. And the hole's right there. Once it's lined up, push that in all the way, give her a good push, and it'll stay. And then we're gonna put all these clips in here. Again, sorry about the light. This is a really tough place to work. So you can see where they all go. Trying to make the best of this light here, but it's really not working out for me. 2, 3, and then the fourth one, you're gonna have a hard time seeing that. I'll just push it in, then I'll show you with the light here. The fourth one goes up from the bottom in that very back spot. And that's how it looks. They look good, they fit good. And I'm sure a lot of you will not need this guide, but you may have been searching for a solution to, you know, a set of mud flaps and compare different types and decided to go with like this style where you could use all OEM hardware. And for the ones where people worried about dissimilar metal corrosion and stuff, it's addressed with everything's factory, and they give you a sticker on the back to put between the metal and the actual aluminum, keep it from scratching. So that's that. Pretty easy peasy. And if you're just starting the video or you skip through the beginning, the part number is at the beginning of the video on the boxes for these ones. But just be careful, because if your truck doesn't have the OEM fender lips, you're going to need a different part number. And of course, they come in a pair, so your front is one part number and the rear is the other one. So, so far so good. Liking the new truck, even though it's pretty new. I guess we'll see how it is as time goes on. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.